What was your favorite part being at Notre Dame?
My favorite part of being at Notre Dame was the campus and the kids and the surrounding feeling of spirituality. It was awesome. The two lakes. When it snowed, it was like Wonderland. When you walked to class, it was like being in a dreamland. Then weekends, the big football games. All the people come from all over the country to watch the Irish play. Then the basketball games. Very exciting. And the hockey games. Then graduation day was probably the most exciting. That was the best part of being at Notre Dame.
Can you still recite the Newton Rockne speech? If yes, can you recite it for us?
The Newt Rockne speech was a ritual for the Ruettiger boys every Saturday. Every Saturday we'd go and we imitate Newt Rockne. We're going to go inside of him. We're going to go outside of him. We're going to go in and out. We're going to get around the run. We're going to keep around the run. We're not going to quit till we cross that goal line. Today is the day they say they're better than us. I say we are. What do you say, boys? Let's go out there and win. Win. Go get them.
Why did the Newt Rockne speech have such an impact in your life?
The Newt Rockne speech really didn't have a big impact on my life. It was just part of the tradition and how we grew up with Notre Dame, with the Newt Rockne speech. It was just one of those speeches that rang very clear with the tradition of Notre Dame. That's why. And it became part of my passion, my goal, and my journey to be part of that tradition.
Was football always your favorite sport?
Football was not my favorite sport. Baseball was. I wanted to play for the New York Yankees. But unfortunately, because I didn't pursue baseball, I had to go to work after high school, then the Navy. I was a little too old. But football, I could still be part of Notre Dame's tradition with football. That I could do. You're never too old. So that's why football is important. We grew up with football in the family. My dad was a big football fan. We learned a lot of lessons from football and from the sports arena, like baseball, and we loved basketball. We loved all the sports. But football just happened to be what I could do at that time. I did love it, but it was fun. But you know what, guys? You really got to be in shape.
Is it true that they mix real gold in the paint for the helmets?
Yes, they did mix in the flakes of gold when they painted the helmets for each game. That's what was so exciting about Notre Dame football, the tradition of painting the helmet with the flakes they put in the paint so the helmets would shine. That was a big deal, getting my helmet painted in the flakes of gold. And that, today, they don't do that. So my years at Notre Dame was very special when they painted those helmets. You only got your helmet painted if you suited up. Think about that. Only got your helmet painted if you suited up. I got my helmet painted, and boy, am I proud of that.
What goes through your mind when you step foot on campus, and especially the football field at Notre Dame?
When I step my foot on campus, I say, wow, wow, I can't believe I went to Notre Dame and graduated from Notre Dame. Then with the football field, it's all changed because they don't have the grass anymore. They have turf. And that's a little different. So it makes me sad knowing that we don't have the actual feel of football at Notre Dame with the real turf. We got fake grass. That's the difference.
Why did you write Rudy's Lessons book, and what is your goal with it moving forward?
Well, it was a combination of collaboration of Cheryl Ruettiger and Bill and Rebecca Atkinson. They were artists. Their goals was to write a children's book, and they loved the message of the movie Rudy. So because I felt animals would be a great teacher, all the little animals that had lessons to teach us through their journey of their struggles and what they had to go through, their hardships, and how they overcame and fulfilled their dreams. That's why I feel the children's book, not only it shows through the animation of the characters of the little animals, but it gives a tremendous message. You have to struggle to get your dream, to have your glory. It's not about the glory, it's about the journey. And that's what Rudy's Lessons is all about. It is my distinct honor, being as humble as I could be, introducing my daughter, Jessica Noel Ruettiger. She will read the chapters to you, and she's absolutely awesome. You will feel her heart and her soul when she reads this. And also, when you finish the lessons from what Jessica teaches you, we will send you the digital copy so you can finish reading and listening to Rudy's Lessons for Young Champions.
Hi, I'm Jessica Ruettiger, and I am so excited to share with you the first chapter of Rudy's Lessons for Young Champions. Here we go. Chapter 1, Rudy's Arrival. High above the tree line on the western edge of majestic mountain sat an eagle's nest. It was a beautiful nest, strong and well protected from the winter wind and high above any danger. Within the nest there were 2 newly hatched eaglets and 1 still unhatched egg. The 2 eaglets had been out of their eggs for almost 2 days. They were strong and always hungry. This kept their parents busy filling their hungry bellies. Mother Eagle was worried about her unhatched 3rd egg. She knew that if it didn't hatch soon, she would have to throw it out to make room for her 2 rapidly growing eaglets. Inside the egg, a tiny eaglet struggled. He kicked and pushed until finally a tiny crack emerged. Then he pushed and pushed some more. Such a strong shell, he thought. Then, with all of his might, he gave a giant push. Out popped his head. The sun was bright, and the sunlight almost blinded him. When his eyes adjusted to the brightness, the first sight he saw were his wide-open mouths of his brothers and his mother stuffing food down their throats. Barely out of his egg, he too was very hungry. He opened his mouth to be fed, but his brothers kept getting the food faster. Life in an eagle's nest is first come, first serve. Mealtime would be a struggle for the smallest of eaglets. His brothers, besides being older, were also more thoughtless and very greedy eaters. They couldn't care less whether their younger brother got fed. Finally, Mother Eagle turned to her smallest eaglet. She said, "Welcome, my little one. Boys, your brother is finally here." They never looked up from their food. "Boys, boys," she shouted. "Let your little brother eat. He too needs food to grow. If you two keep hogging it all, he won't get any." Then she stuffed a delicious, fresh morsel of food down into his mouth. "How does that taste?" she asked. "Here, eat some more." She stuffed more food into her baby eaglet's mouth. "That will help you grow and catch up with your brothers." "You need a name, my little one," she said. "I know. Your name will be Rudy." "That's right. Rudy is a special name." "Now you say it," she smiled. Rudy beamed proudly as he chirped his first words. "Rudy." Then he said it again. "Rudy." He said it a 3rd time. "Rudy." "What does it mean?" asked Rudy. Rudy's mother said, "Your name means to inspire." "What does inspire mean, Mother?" Rudy asked. "It means to be a good example for others and never quit," replied Mother. Rudy gave her a big smile and said, "Mother, I like my name. I like what it means." Rudy had arrived. Thank you guys so much for listening. Just so you know, every child watching this video right now will receive a digital copy of the book so they can finish the book at home. You guys are awesome. Sending love.